As a Division II intercollegiate athletic program, Shippensburg University is home to about 450 student athletes competing in the Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference. Over the past few years, student athletes at SHIP have seen some improvements to athletic facilities, as Shippensburg's mission within intercollegiate athletics is to provide a quality athletic environment for its student athletes. The Department of Athletics frequently communicates with the Facilities Management and Planning Department at SHIP to see what can be done to keep athletic facilities up to date. I sat down with SU's Director of Athletics, Jeff Michaels, to discuss some of the recent changes to SHIP's athletic facilities and to get an understanding of what else could take place in the near future.
The baseball ones were needed because they put the road in. We originally had our two batting cages down there were along the back behind the field, if you're familiar with where Fairchild is. The one we ran into a problem with an electrical, there was a power line right above it, so that was going to have to come out anyway, but with the loop road going in, we had to find a different place to put them, and we could have gone with a less expensive model and moved the batting cages up towards Seth Grove, but this is better for the student athletes and for the coach to be able to have everything going on in one place. The softball came about because we upgraded baseball. It's that simple. If we're going to provide a top level sort of facility or opportunity for one gender, we should do it for the other gender as well. We would have done if we had upgraded softball, we would have upgraded baseball right after it to something comparable. They may not be identical, but it's comparable as far as what's needed to make sure that our student athletes and coaches again have as good of a piece of equipment or facility as we can provide. Something's got to give out on the floor. We either need to go with an inlay or we need to either renovate the portable we have or buy a new portable. It would work best if we had the inlaid floor because it would allow our other teams to practice a little bit more. Right now, I love the wood floor. I'm not being critical of the wood floor. I'm being critical of the fact that it's portable. At the time, it was a great move. This is how we're going to get it done. Now, I wish we would have had it inlaid from the beginning because really it's an iceberg out there. And I mean, track can't run over it because you're going to trip. Baseball can't practice over it because you're gonna possibly trip or not have a level surface. A wood floor in the middle of a rubber surface is not perfect, but it gives them a flat surface. So it's somewhere you can actually go from one to another and not worry about stumbling because of tripping over an edge. The bathroom should have been put in when they put the turf in. I mean, we have too many sports and events over there to not have actual bathrooms to be using porta johns. We're a Division II athletic program, and I say that both ways. I mean, we're not Division I, but we're still an intercollegiate athletic program, pretty well known, pretty successful. We should be having really top-notch facilities. If we're hosting a PSAC championship, we shouldn't be asking people to go to a porta potty.
Updating athletic facilities can sometimes be challenging for a public university, as SHIP relies on state funding for some of the more expensive and long-term projects. As for the smaller, short-term projects, Michaels hopes the Higas Fieldhouse floor project and the restroom project over at Robb Sports Complex will soon take place, as those are funded by student government. For the Slate, I'm Brendan Gates.